to come. All 4x4s. This is where we start. Always exciting, the relays. You start by hoping there will be no disqualifications and that all will be clean.
Less of an issue in the 4x4s where the passes are a little bit safer. Quartet of Jasmine Thompson, Alexis Roberts, Alexandria Komolafe, high jump medalist Kiezra Thomas, fourth in the high jump. Very, very busy weekend for her. Barbados.
I just want to make a quick point. I thought the qualifying standard for the high jump at the World Under-20 Championships was 2.15. It is actually 2.13. So what Chavez Penn achieved in the Under-20 boys final here is the qualifying standard. So that explained why he didn't need to continue in the high jump, because he had attained the World Under-20 standard with that 2.13. .338.09, the championship record set in 2009 by Jamaica.
That record actually going down last year. 334.43. Brown, Daly, Gallimore, and Lewis winning in that time in the Bahamas.
Very much so. Yeah, 334.43, the record set last year by the Jamaicans. Fine team in the Bahamas. Let's go through the field. Trinidad and Tobago in lane number 7. Bermuda will start in lane number 6. They have Amaris Munia on the opening leg. Grenada on the inside in lane number 1. Looks like Amaya Chandler, who is leading off for them. The Bahamas in 2.
We did see Heidel going under 334 earlier this year at Champs. But that team, of course, not entirely under 17.
Off they go. 4x4 final for under 17 girls. Grenada, Bahamas, St. Lucia, Barbados, Jamaica, Bermuda, Trinidad and Tobago, and Turks and Caicos Islands. The Jamaicans have gone out well. Britannia Bailey on the opening leg for them. She flies through 200 meters. Trinidad and Tobago moving well in lane number 7-2. Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago showing best of all as they go through 300 on this first leg. Barbados, Bahamas and Bermuda all battling for the bronze medal. Still early days in this final. Trinidad and Tobago and Jamaica. Trinidad and Tobago just behind Jamaica. And the Jamaicans fly away on the second leg with the 400 champion Nastasia Fletcher. Won the 400 hurdles as well. Double champion here at Carifta. Bahamas going really well on this second leg.
Alexis Roberts there for the Bahamas.
Well, she is well behind Nastasia Fletcher and Jamaica at this stage. Alexis Roberts in the 200 final for Bahamas.
Dania Skeet as well, making up ground for Barbados.
Jamaica well clear. Bahamas right there with them. A fine race ensuing here. I think it's Kevin Gay Fowler, the 800 champion, is it, who is on this leg for Jamaica, but the Bahamians flying.
Jasmine Thompson takes over the lead.
200 meters to go on this leg.
At least momentarily.
The Jamaicans open the gap once again.
Battle on for third place as well. Trinidad and Tobago joining Barbados.
Jamaica in front.
Hand over to Trisha Lee Sutherland.
Sutherland in the 400 final for under 17 girls. Here she is anchoring her country. And even with 200 meters to go, it looks as if it will be gold. The Bahamas in second position. Trinidad and Tobago in third. They are setting up well for their hosting of Carifta, Trinidad and Tobago. But Jamaica dominant again. They want to sweep the 4x4 relays. They didn't do it at 4x1. And this is a fabulous way to start. They won't get the record. Trisha Lee Sutherland, though, well clear of the rest. Jamaica win gold in the under 17 girls 4x4s. Hands aloft. Bahamas silver, and it's Barbados with the bronze. Trinidad and Tobago finishing in fourth.
Fine race from the Bajans. They were well tested by Trinidad and Tobago for that bronze medal, managing to pull it out. But up front, of course, the Bahamas, Jamaica, a little bit of back and forth, but Jamaica, with 1.5 laps remaining, settled their hash.
First 4x4 final of 2024. First final in the last set of events. Barbados bronze, 349.68 for them. Delight hasn't been the best Carifta games, but this is a nice way for them to get to the close. Bahamas with silver.
Looks like Kiesra Thomas finally is tired.
Well, after high jump, 400, 200, and now 4x4. I think she was on the 4x1 team as well.
On the 4x1 team as well.
Wow. The Jamaicans celebrate gold.
Up next, the boys are 4x4 under 17. But here you see Team Jamaica pulling away for victory in the 4x4 under 17 girls. Fowler, Sutherland, Fletcher, Bailey. 341.84. Unbothered, unperturbed. Team Jamaica coming through for the win ahead of Bahamas and Barbados.
Trisha Lee Sutherland anchoring the Jamaicans. Glory moment. Here we go with the confirmed results. 341.84 for Jamaica, 347.13 for silver, Bahamas, 349.68 for bronze, Barbados. Trinidad and Tobago fourth, 354.49 ahead of Grenada, Bermuda, St. Lucia. Turks and Caicos did not start actually.
Here we watch another epic race of the Carifta, the Caribbean teams, Jamaica, Guadeloupe, Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados, St. Vincent, and all of those teams battling in the 4x400 meters. Now, the Caribbean is not really known for 4x4. It is dominated on a higher level like World Championships and Olympics by the Americans and a couple more teams from around the world. But recently, in the past 5 years, Jamaica and Barbados and Trinidad to a lesser extent is growing because we have Carifta teams, and the Carifta teams is moving up to the professional rank. But we want to see a lot more teams from Jamaica and the Caribbean vying for those coveted 4x400 meter spots. Jamaica has been doing well. We have battled the United States, both male and females, in the Olympics and in World Championships. But in the past 2 years, Jamaica 4x4 team seems to have gotten weaker because a couple of the guys who used to be there are not running anymore. So I think some of these young lads, like who we just saw running now, I wish and hope that they can make the transition from Carifta to the professional ranks. I know most of the times when these guys finish Carifta, you hear nothing about them. And I am hoping that Jamaica and other countries will see and look at their programs and try to do better. The transitional program. Try to get a lot more scouts coming to Carifta and coming to boys and girls champs, and get some of these prospects, some of these budding prospects. I know that a lot of athletes, they train at home and they still end up to be world championships, still end up to be world champions, like Bolt, Asafa Powell, Shelley and Fraser Price, who trains right there in Jamaica. But sometimes they need a touch of international presence. Alright, everybody's not going to be like a Bolt or a Asafa Powell or a Shelley and Fraser Price or a Elaine Thompson. So I think them going abroad will help them tremendously and bring back added experience and also foreign exchange when they are competing back to Jamaica. So I think that the Carifta team should continue and to make the transition to the professional ranks. This team here we just saw one Jamaica team. We have some good guys running on it. It's a very good win by the Jamaicans. Trinidad and Tobago did well, and the other teams from around the Caribbean. This is all well and good for them. They will continue to grow stronger and be better. Continue to tune to Sports Circle 345, where I'll bring you news, views, and reviews. And remember to subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Thank you very much, and walk good, my friends.